Hello and welcome to another episode here on my channel. My name is ChaosMole, and in today's Lost Ark video we will discuss which are the best endgame ships for you, where to get them, how to upgrade them, where to get the materials, and then afterwards we will talk a little bit about skins and how to utilize them and which skin you might should get and which one you don't really have to get. So with that said, let's jump right into it. Which is the best starting ship? You just reached level 50 and you're wondering like, which ship should you get? Like, which is the ship which you should upgrade and invest materials in? And the answer is, you can already see it here on my screen, it is the S-Stock. Yes, the S-Stock, the first ship you get, is the best one. Why? Because it is a great all-arounder. It is relatively sturdy, it has a lot of durability, right? But it's also relatively fast. Are there ships which are faster than the S-Stock? Yeah, they are. But the problem is, they break easily. And then you have to go to the harbor like every 5 minutes and repair your ship, where the S-Stock is still out there and having its fun of its life. And you don't really want to do that because that slows you down significantly, and the little bit of extra speed you would normally get from those ships is not really balanced. Like, the Euros is a little bit faster, but unfortunately, as I said, it breaks very quickly, especially if you have to go through hazard zones. Like, keep in mind, when you are sailing around in the world of Lost Ark, you have a lot of hazard zones, right? And the problem with the hazard zones is they're numerous and they are switching it up. I mean, look at this area. If you want to sail from North Vern to the glacier region, you basically will go through 3 different regions. And yeah, sure, there is a ship which is really good in the ice area, or there is a ship which is really good in the tempest seas, but it absolutely sucks in the other regions. So that is the great thing about the S-Stock, because the S-Stock, with the right crew, is just sturdy everywhere, and it's still very, very fast, especially when you have upgraded it. So don't underestimate the S-Stock. Again, specialized ships are better, but you don't really need the specialization because you are sailing basically everywhere. So the S-Stock is the way to go. Now, of course, the next question is, how do I upgrade my ship? Well, when you are in a harbor, you have probably already seen the upgrade button up here. And upgrading your ship till level 5 is relatively easy. Starting with level 5, you need a lot more rare materials. And it is up to you when you do the upgrades. Like, if you reach level 5, this is something easy to do, and you really want to do that because A, you get a lot of durability, you get a lot of speed, and you also need that to reach Rohandel. I think you need level 2 at least to reach Rohandel, which brings us also to the first point where you can actually get the upgrade materials. When you reach the item level to go to Rohandel, you will get a quest which will tell you, hey, it is time to upgrade your ship. Can you upgrade your ship beforehand? Yeah, totally, you can. But there will be a quest which will also give you a good chunk of materials you can use to upgrade your S-Stock. So don't miss out on that. And you cannot really, because you have to do it before you actually go to Rohandel. But that is very important for your calculation. Now, the next question is, of course, okay, well, that's one quest. That doesn't still bring me to level 5. How do I get the rest of the materials? Well, if you are playing the game right now, which is very close to the release, it will be relatively easy for you to get those materials. I actually got all of my materials just thanks to the login rewards. You can see that the chip enhancement chest is right here, and you will also get that here again. You actually get 2 of them, which is quite a lot. And then also through some quests on the open sea, you will get some more of those chests. And that was enough for me to just upgrade my ship till level 5, right? But not everyone is that lucky. Not everyone has to look in rewards when they see this video, because the game might have been out for quite some time and you're wondering, okay, cool, so I'm screwed now? No, you are not. The good thing is, getting those materials is relatively simple. There are multiple ways to do it. If you're looking for blueprints, I highly recommend to check out the traveling merchant ships you can find in nearly every harbor around the world. This one is at Wavestrand port, and this one is selling the blueprints you are getting from the Guineas coin. So whenever you were doing like islands where you can get those coins or dailies, right, you get the Guineas coins, and then you can get the blueprints you need. And there are also merchants out there, let's say Tortoik is another one. This is where you can get just planks for pirate coins. Or if you are a crafter and you're gathering a lot of resources, make sure that you are checking out one of the main cities, right? Just go to one of them. This is Terra Castle, but every other main city will have that as well. And make sure that you are searching for this icon here. No, this one. Haha! I nearly did send you to the wrong one. Wow, that would have been not so great. This one, the processor. This is the icon you want to look for. They look similar. It's not the same though. And you can just give them your iron, your planks, or your, well, it's not planks yet, your logs, and then they will make them to planks and so on and so forth. This is the person you want to go for, and this is where you can get like all the materials. The low-level materials are pretty cheap. You don't need too much of it. But again, those are the possibilities on how to get your stuff. Blueprints, you definitely get by this merchant. And then you will find merchants around the world which are selling you the items you need to upgrade for pirate coins. Or you're going into a main city and you are talking to the processor. So this is how you really upgrade your ship. And this is how you reach level 5. Pretty simple. Now, this is not the best ship in the game. So why did I not tell you that from the beginning? Because to get the best ship in the game, it would take weeks, if not months, before you get the Astray. This is something I'm working on right now, and getting the Astray together is a colossal work. It will take you a lot of time, and you cannot really speed it up. It's one of those things where you have to do like a lot of dailies, where you have to do reports, and there's a limit on how much you can do per day, so it doesn't really change. And it will take quite a bit, but the Astray is the best ship in the game. I will make a separate video for the Astray and how to get it. Like as I said, I'm working on it right now, and I will be able to tell you how it works, even though I have not unlocked the Astray yet, because it's just a question of time at this point. But I will make a separate video for the Astray. Keep an eye out for that. So when you have unlocked the Astray, of course you're switching to that, and you're using that further down the road. Now the next question is, what's with skins? Like I have seen a lot of ChaosMole. Yes, there is actually one skin which you can get right now very easily, and this is thanks to the daily login rewards. That is the Hermiders song. I think it's the Hermiders. And there's basically the ship you see being used by a lot of people, and you can buy that in the store. Yes, this is something you have to buy through the currency, and then you are finding it under mounts and pets. You go on the sailing, and there it is. And it costs 420 of the purple crystals, and you can just get them through daily login rewards. That's what I have been doing. Now you might ask, but Mo, I joined the game later. I don't get those login rewards anymore. Yeah, that's a problem. There are some skins you can actually gain for your ship by playing the game, but I have to admit I didn't really look through them. So this is really just a tip for the people who can gain those rewards right now, and I might actually have to make another video to look for ships you can actually use then later on, where you don't have to pay the crystals. But why is this so good? Well, it is so good because of the 2 skills it has. The first skill, which is Fast Route 1, or level 1, you can see it, it's actually the second skill, but the first one I want to talk about. Like whenever you have an automatically set route, it will also automatically use your power, right? The spacebar ability. You don't have to manually do that anymore when you do auto sailing. So you will actually sail faster from A to B when you were AFK, which is fantastic. But the first ability, which is the specialization, is also super helpful. Like whenever you hit fast sailing, you have a 30% chance to restore 400 fast sailing. That's about 80 to 90% of your next fast sailing. So what already happened to me is I hit fast sailing, I got the prog, got a bag, hit my next fast sailing, it triggered it again, and so on and so forth. Like, it was just crazy luck, and it boosted me by quite an amount. Now, are those skins necessary to gain from A to B? No, not really. They are nice to have, and I'm faster to reach my point I want to go, right? And it's nice to have, but I have been only using this for a few days, and before that I always used my my level 5 S-Talk, and you know what? That was completely fine. Like, it took me like maybe a minute or two longer to go from A to B without the skin. So it's nice to have, but nothing necessary. If you have the crystals though, I highly recommend it. But with that said, we are done for now. If you have still any questions or want to add anything, please do that in the comments, and please be nice to each other. There's no need to be aggressive against each other. I had to unfortunately ban some people from the channel because they were pretty rude. Yeah, don't be a dick. There's no need for that. But with that said, if you enjoyed this video and you are on your way out, I would appreciate if you leave a like. If you're also new to the channel, you want to see more Lost Ark videos, daily gaming news, reaction videos, tips and tricks for new games. Elden Ring is coming, and you want that, I would appreciate if you might subscribe to the channel. There will also be, as I said, more Lost Ark videos coming. And for everyone who want to catch me live, you can find me from Monday to Friday, starting at 9 AM ET, which is 2 PM UK time, and 3 PM Central European time at trovo.live/ChaosMole. This is where I'm streaming gaming news and also the newest games. And if you want to say hi to me and my community, you are more than welcome to do so. So with that said, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next time. Stay safe.